Question number 1. Name the 4 parts of our action research cycle. Let's reveal the answer to this first question. So the 4 different parts, here we go. Step number 1 was reflecting. Step number 2 was designing. Number 3 was acting, like doing something with it. And number 4 was observing. So those are the 4 different parts of our cycle. Now we're up here, aren't we? We're in step number 2 right at this moment. So today's workshop is all about designing our plan and making a plan for our work that's going to follow in the next few weeks. So doing some planning. Number 2, what's missing from these principles? Remember, we were looking at those inclusive STEM principles. Ensure everyone gets what? And then the next one was encourage what type of mindset? So let's have a look at the answers. So ensure everybody gets hands-on. When we're talking about that, we're talking about hands-on experimenting, hands-on with equipment, making sure that everybody gets that opportunity. All of our girls are encouraged to step up and be part of that too. And the second principle there was encourage a growth mindset. So the opposite is that idea of a fixed mindset where people think that they can't improve, that their abilities are fixed and that they don't have any way of changing that. Ready for question number 3. Which of these is true? A, reflection is a one-time thing. B, reflective practice is always done in teams. Or C, reflection is a regular process to help improve my teaching. The correct answer is C. Reflection is a regular process to help improve my teaching. This is not a one-time thing, is it? It's not like a do it once, tick it off. You're trying to do this in a regular way. And you don't have to have anybody else around to help you. You don't need a team to help you. Something that you can continue to do on your own. It's an easy process to do regularly. Here we go. Question number 4. Can you tell me what is a mind map? Here's an example of one. Remember, we did this last time. And also we've got a little description. So a concept map or a mind map is a graph used to show the connections between concepts. It's a visual structure of key ideas. Remember that we can use this with our students, a nice way for them to show what they know. All right, moving on to question number 5. Why are micro teaching strategies ideal for action research? We learned about this in our first workshop. Let's have a look at the answer. Because they're quick and easy to try out. They take little time, resources, and effort to implement. So they're micro. Click, true. We want to try to think of those little, small, tiny ideas that we can try in our classroom. They also, for an extra bonus point, anybody at any experience level can try them, can implement them. So they're small enough for everybody to try, and they take minimal planning. Question number 6. When do children form stereotypes about jobs and what STEM means? Most of us are right on the money in terms of when children form these stereotypes. This is something that Michelle was teaching us about in the last session and in those videos. So they're often very, very early in their childhood. And Michelle pointed us to that. It often happens in primary school, referring to boys' games and girls' games and those types of things.